Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is more so a note. So this is something important and I want to call this out. And this is something that I want to highlight before people start watching my videos. It's important that I get this message across before I start to have more and more people watch these videos. So what I wanted to say was, the videos I'm creating are based on my personal experience and a lot of knowledge that I've gained from a variety of sources of listening to experts. So I've talked about this a little bit in my introduction video, and I will give more context with time. So it's coming from mainly my own experience, as well as listening to experts from around the world in different fields, from books, from other people's experiences, real life case studies of people overcoming very big challenges. So, as well as ancient wisdom. So you've got a lot of very good information. For example, Buddhism, that's at Stoicism as well. So there's a lot of ancient wisdom that I'll be also using. And pretty much everything that I talk about is also backed by science today. So there's research and studies on all of these things that I talk about in my videos. Now, the key thing that I want to call out in this video is whatever I'm talking about, whatever I suggest, tips, etc., is guidance. Okay, it's just guidance and suggestions only. It is really, really important that you listen to what you feel is best for you. Okay, what you think is right for you. Please do not go blindly listening to any YouTube videos, anyone, without first getting the proper information from the credible sources. So there's a lot of information on Google, and not everything is accurate. Not everything is coming from a credible source. And I think I'm going to do another video on purely this, because it has created me a lot of stress in the past of just believing what Google tells me, and my stress level just hits the roof. So going back to the important note being, please use your own intuition, use your own mind to know whether the information, whether it's my videos or any other videos or any other sources of information, is the right advice for you. So this is just the guidance, suggestions, and tips, and you will know deep down whether something resonates with you, whether it's something that you need to think about and act on. Okay, and you are the best judge of that. Nobody else can tell you what to do. You know yourself the best. Okay, so one of the biggest thing I've learned is this, and I will create a video on getting to know yourself and how important that is for well-being, for our well-being. So please listen to the videos, see what resonates, and think about whether it's right for you and whether it's going to help you. The other thing, there's a couple of things to this. So one thing was, one of the reasons I created this video is because I was getting mixed information from different sources, and they're actually contradictory to each other. So for example, you have the modern, the Western world telling you, you got to eat, don't eat dairy, don't eat meat, don't eat, etc., for example. Then you've got like the Ayurvedic, which is the ancient science, Indian. The school of thought is you have dairy is important. Then you've got the Eastern medicine that also contradict this. So this is just using the example of food and supplements. So they all contradict each other. So these kind of information just have been driving me crazy, because I don't know who is right. But I have learned to use my own intuition be the best judge for myself as to what is the best for me, what food, what methods, what advice. And I'm suggesting the same for you. You got to always listen to your own judgment, to your own intelligence, to your own body. And again, I will talk about in more detail what I mean by this when I say getting to know yourself, which is getting to know your body, your mind, okay, and your higher level, your soul. But so do not go blindly following any advice. Please take it as information and use your own judgment, use your own intuition. The other thing that is important and relevant for this video is I've had a number of clients, because I teach yoga and meditation and some dance fitness work at the gym. I've always get asked, I've got this, I've got this hurts. Can I do this? This knee hurts. Can I do that? What do you want? What can I do for this? What can I do for that? First of all, I'm a yoga meditation teacher. I am not a doctor. So what I say to my clients is, please go to your doctor first. Find out exactly what the problem is. For example, just hypothetically speaking, your knee hurts. It hurts, it's pain. So we know that. As to what is causing the pain, that you have to find out first. Is it a fracture? Is it other parts of the body? Maybe there's something with the quads that might be impacting. There could be like so many reasons why the knee is hurting. So as a yoga teacher, it's not my job to look at if it's, for example, if it's a fracture, the most important thing I'm here calling out is, in this particular example, if there's knee pain, you talk to your doctor, you get the relevant scans, whatever it is, x-ray, whatever, to find out exactly what the problem is. And then, for example, say, again, I'm not an expert on all of this, just hypothetically speaking, if it's an issue of, not a fracture or anything, but something, again, I don't know, I'm not an expert in this field, but maybe a you twisted something. The next step would be the doctors, you need to have physio. So you talk to the physios and, use the guidance of the physio. What exercise can you do or not do? So the main thing I say to my clients when they come to me with certain issues is, have you gone to the doctor? Have you gone to the physio if need be? What are the, what's the diagnosis? What exercises has the physio told you not to do? So it is very important that it's highlighted to me, you can't do certain twists, you can't do this movement, so that I can modify my class to make, not the class, modify for this individual with this specific problem, how to best cater for that, because it can very well aggravate it. So I'm just using an example of examples from my class as to what I say, who to go to, how to determine the nature of the problem before we go and talk about solutions. It's important who you go to. It's important you follow the right steps. You can't, in my opinion, you don't go to the yoga teacher to fix a problem, a solution, or find a solution that we don't know what the problem is. If you haven't been to the doctor or physio or whatever, if you don't know what the actual problem is, because it can very well backfire and makes things even worse. So the similar example I'm using for my videos. Okay, so I am not a mental health expert. I am not a psychologist, psychiatrist, not an expert, not a qualified, certified mental health. I am purely talking from a perspective of experience, my own experience, through a lot of suffering in my mind, a lot of stress, as to what techniques has helped me to calm my mind, to be in a good state of mind. So personal experience. The other thing is I've got the professional experience of being a yoga meditation teacher. And these tools directly impact the mental health. And there is so much science and research and studies to this. I'm not going to get into details. You can, feel free to find credible sources from the internet to read through and see the studies done to prove that. So getting back to, please, noting everything I talk about in my videos, a lot of it is about mental health, is a guidance, is some practical tips of what has worked for me, my clients, what the studies and research, scientific evidence, what has worked, and they're all the same. This is also what the ancient wisdom talk about as well. And there's a lot of books about survivors, about Holocaust survivors, about people overcoming cancer, so many books, and they're all in line. Okay, what I'm talking about, they all is essentially saying the same thing. Okay, so I like to focus on facts and see things and experience things through my own eyes before just believing. Okay, so that's where I'm coming from. So again, it's important that you listen to your own judgment, to your logically, whatever, your intuition, whatever is right for you, for your specific problem, whether it's in the body, in the mind, you know best. Okay, so on that note, I'll finish up the video. Thanks for listening. Please do leave a comment if you feel there's something else I need to, there's any questions you might have, something else you want more information on, something on this topic, as well as any other topics you would like me to talk about. Like I said, a big part of my channel is mental health. And if there's anything I can help you with regards to mental health, emotional health, I'm more than happy, because I live and breathe this topic, because it's something that I'm experiencing a lot of stress in my life, and I'm using these tools actively to be in a good state of mind. Okay, so I'm walking the talk. Okay, I'm talking about, I'm sharing things, I'm sharing the wisdom, the tips as I go through the obstacles myself. Okay, life is not hunky-dory for me. If anything, it's more challenging than ever, but I am learning. I'm learning to manage up here. I'm learning how I can calm, how I can use all these tools to be in a good state of mind, regardless of the situation, regardless of the circumstances that I am in. And this is the biggest thing I want to say, get the message across from this channel, is these videos are for those that, despite, especially if you're experiencing some really tough things in life, no matter what situation you're in, no matter what, you can still learn to be in a good state of mind and have overall well-being. Okay, it is possible. I'm a living, breathing example of it. Okay, so I think I've talked more than enough on this. So again, I've got so many, I'm really, really excited to talk about so many different topics. Okay, the ideas are just flowing in. I just need to find the time and energy to create these videos. So I'm really excited. I'm excited about my new backdrop. I'm all about Buddha. There's everything, a lot of Buddhist theme in my house, and it's something that's close to my heart, and the wisdom is amazing. It is amazing wisdom, and I will talk a lot about that in future videos. So again, thank you for watching. I hope my videos help you in some ways. Okay. Again, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.